guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to be giving a review, my personal opinion, on the menstrual cup called the Diva Cup. So if you've got issues with talking about vaginas, if you've got issues with talking about menstruation and blood and inserting things into your vagina, I suggest you peace out. So yeah, the Diva Cup. Let me tell you, my life is freaking changed. I am so mad at myself for not getting this a long time ago because it is amazing! Last night a Diva Cup saved my life from a disgusting tampon. Last night a Diva Cup saved my life. My main motivation for getting this thing was the environment. My friend, who knows that I care about the environment, was like, yeah, I use the Diva Cup. And I was like, girl, what's that? And she's like, what? You don't know about the Diva Cup? And I was like, I don't. And now I am ashamed to say that I didn't. Yeah. And then I procrastinated on doing it because I was nervous and scared. So I'm not really going to give a huge tutorial about the Diva Cup because there are many tutorials on there. I will say that there's two ways that you can fold this bad boy. One is in half like a C. The other is down and like that. I don't know what you call this one. Smaller fold. Works for me. I choose this because it works best with my shallow vagina. Another thing is that I got the size small. I don't know. There's two sizes. I think small and big is a weird way to put it. Yeah, size 1, 2. That's what they say. This is a little too long for me, so I cut the stem, which you can do. They say not to cut it more than 1/4 of an inch or less than 1/4 of an inch. And that was still too long for me. So thank you to all the people out there on the great interwebs who have used this Diva Cup before me and suggested turning it inside out ever so slightly like that. It worked like a charm for me and my shallow vag, and if you too have a shallow vag, I suggest you do this before you give up on the Diva Cup. I'm just going to get right into it and say the reasons why I love this and will never go back to using tampons or pads provided my experience stays the same with the Diva Cup. Number one, you don't have to change this every 2 hours. You can change it every 12 hours because it holds a lot of liquid. Because let's be honest, there ain't nothing worse than pissing on a tampon string and having to deal with that shit for the next couple of hours. Ugh. Apparently this holds like 20-something grams of liquid. A tampon only holds 4 to 6 grams. No wonder that shit is leaking everywhere all the time. I had good luck with this because my vagina was made for this. I am telling you, as soon as I put it in, my vagina was like, welcome home, Diva Cup. Where have you been? Here is your VIP entrance to the club called Sarah's Vagina, because it works great. Diva Cup, I love you so much, little Diva Cup. The key to the Diva Cup not leaking, I read after hundreds of reviews and perusing the internet, is the 360-degree turn once it is fully inserted in you or halfway inserted. Like I said, I got a shallow vagina, so I chose to do it when it was halfway in and 360-degree turn, and it worked great for me. I don't know if I am an anomaly, but yeah, I don't know how this can't work for anyone, but every vagina is different and I'm totally aware of that. So I just lucked out. I'm one of the lucky ones because this shit works like a charm, and on my heaviest flow, I did not leak. Like, not a leak, not a nothing to speak of. And I am a heavy flower riding the crimson wave. I do recommend that you get comfortable with your body before using the Diva Cup or doing anything in life in general, because it's your body and you should get to know it. Taking the Diva Cup out is also very simple. All you do is use your good old Kegel muscles, push down as if you're pumping your Kegel muscles, getting buff, and you're able to grasp onto it. I grasp onto it and then squeeze it together so that it's an easier exit and it releases the suction. If you do this properly and after a couple times practicing, you will not make a massacre of mess with blood everywhere. If you're doing that, you need to take a couple deep breaths and just take your time getting it out, and you will be fine. Then you dump the contents into the toilet and wash in the sink with the special wash called Diva Wash, or with oil-free, scent-free soap. So your choice. And then after every cycle, before and after your cycle, it's apparently a good idea to boil it. So I'm gonna follow those directions because, hey man, it's a cup that I paid 35 bucks for and I wanna take care of it. Okay, what if you're in public and you need to do this? Really, because it lasts 12 hours, there's a good chance you're gonna hit a private bathroom before that. And if you don't, they say it's okay. You don't have to wash it every time. You can skip a wash and just bring a damp towel into the washroom with you and clean it up that way. I haven't done that because I have only used it for one cycle. When you're not using your Diva Cup, you can put it in this little satchel that is provided for it, that is discreet and beautiful. You can also put mini tarot cards in here. So just to recap, main reasons I love the Diva Cup is you only have to change it 1 to 3 times a day. 2, you don't have to deal with pissy tampon strings. 3, you don't have to choose to pollute the environment anymore with these weird things that aren't regulated, i.e. pads and tampons. And 4, it saves you a shit ton of money because you only have to buy one of these every X amount of years. Diva Cup says once a year. However, it's silicone, and if these can go in boobs, they can last in my vagina once a month. So yeah, I think it's up to your discretion. If they start getting flaky or powdery or breaking down in any way, obviously replace it immediately. But $35 is what I paid for mine, and if that's all I spend on my period in a year, even if that's the minimum that it lasts for, I'm a happy camper because you know and I know that it takes a lot of money to maintain blood. So yeah, guys, that's all I've got to say about it. If you haven't tried the Diva Cup, I totally recommend that you at least give it a shot and see if it works for you. Like I said, it was made for me, and I am so annoyed at myself that I didn't do this many, many years ago, because not only would I save myself a lot of annoyance with my period, but I would have saved the environment so much hassle of dealing with my crappy tampons and pads that are now littered over the universe trying to decompose somewhere. But yeah, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this very explicit video, and I promise that I won't say vagina as much as I did in this video ever again. I will see you next time in the video. Thanks for everything.